Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 2 now. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 4, grade 2 math, and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter math. The lessons we're going to cover today are months of year, seasons, numbers of days in each month, and relate. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. And I'm grade 2 math, the chapter we are on right now is time. Let's just start with the lesson that is months of the year. Which is the first month of the year. The first month of the year is January. Let's just start with the test questions. Which month comes just before May? So just before May, it is April. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is April. Which month comes just after November? Just after November, it is December. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is December. Which month comes just before April? Just before April, it is March. The correct option is March. Which month comes right after June? Right after June, it is July. The correct option is July. Which is the sixth month of the year. The sixth month of the year is June. The correct option is June. Which month comes right after January? Right after January, February it is. The correct option is February. Which month comes just before September? Just before September, it is August. Option number one is the correct option. Which is the second month of the year? The second month of the year is February. And the correct option is February. Which is the first month of the year? That is January. Which month comes right after May? Right after May, it is June. That is June. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to the next lesson. Seasons, let's just start with the lesson. What season comes just before spring? That is a cycle. Fall, winter, spring, summer. So the ongoing cycle, fall, winter, then spring, and then summer. So after the winter, it is spring. Let's just start with the test questions. What season comes just before spring? So just before spring, it is winter. Option number two is the correct option. Winter it is. What season comes right before summer? Right before summer, it is spring. The correct option is spring. What season comes right after winter? Right after winter is spring. The correct option is option number three. That is spring. What season comes just before fall? So which is the correct option? Just before fall, it is summer. What season comes just before summer? Just before summer, it is spring. Option number two is the correct option. What season comes right before winter? Right before winter, fall it is. The correct option is fall. What season comes just before fall? Just before fall it is. Summer. Option number one is the correct option. Summer it is. Before winter it is. Fall. Option number one is the correct option. What season comes just after fall? Winter it is. Just after fall it is. Winter. What season comes right after winter? After winter it is spring. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to the next lesson. Number of days in each month. In a leap year, how many days are in February? You can use your knuckles to find out the answer. Turn your hand into a fist and face the palm downwards. So your knuckles are facing up. Start with the first from January. Since the knuckle is raised up, it is counted as 31. Then there is a space in the middle, which is February. So the next is March, which is also 31. The space after, which is not raised, is April 30, May, which is 31. So the rule is that every time you count the month, it is on knuckle, like the higher part, it is 31. And the space between them, the lower part, is 30. So in a leap year, there are 29 days in a pattern, right? Let's just start with the test question. How many days are in January? In January, there are 31 days. The correct option is option number three. How many days does August have? August have 31 days. Option number three is the correct option. How many days are in December? December have 31 days. The correct option is 31. How many days are in March? Thirty-one. Option number two is the correct option. How many days does June have? June have 30 days. The correct option is 30. You can count the same way, like the days, then months that are on the knuckles have 31, and the ones that are in between the knuckles have 30 days. I'm doing the same thing. How many days are in April? Hmm. There are 30 days in April. Option number one is the correct option. How many days are in July? There are 31 days in July. The correct option is 31. How many days does November have? November have 30 days. Option number one is the correct option. Hmm. How many days are in May? In May, there are 31 days. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself. It is the Let's just move on to next lesson. Real time, relate time units. How many minutes are in an hour? There are 60 minutes in an hour. Let's just start with the test questions. How many days are in a week? There are 7 days in a week. The correct option is 7. Option number 2 is the correct option. How many whole weeks in a year? So there are 52 whole weeks in a year. The correct option is 52. So, how many whole weeks in a month? There are 4 weeks in a month. The correct option is 4. The last option is the correct option. How many hours are in a day? There are 24 hours in a day. The correct option is 24. How many days are in a leap year? So in a leap year, there are 366 days. The first option is the correct option. How many seconds are in a minute? There are 60 seconds in a minute. Option number one is the correct option. How many months are in a year? There are 12 months in a year. The correct option is option number two. How many days are in a normal year? There are 365 days in a normal year. How many minutes are in an hour? There are 60 minutes in an hour. Option number one is the correct option. How many whole weeks are in a year? There are 52 whole weeks in a year. The correct option is 52. Okay, we are done with the lesson. So we were working on grade 2 math. Chapter we're working on is time. The lessons we have covered today are months of the year, seasons, number of days in each month, and relate time units. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. Or either you can write down the question in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So if you have any questions, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions, you can please ask if you have any.